Hey everybody, welcome right back to this channel, man. Welcome right back. Hey, this video is gonna be about the NFL, man. It's gonna be some crazy stuff going on in the NFL, man. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about the NFL, man. I'm excited. I can't wait for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. You know, in the last video we talked about college football, talked about the bowl games that happened. But this one we're gonna be talking about the NFL, man. What happened in Week 15, and it was about to come up in Week 16. It's gonna be fun stuff, man. I cannot wait for it. But before we get into all that, welcome back, man. My name is Isaiah Austin, and welcome back to the IDA Kings Video Production Channel. Okay, if you like the video, okay, please like all the videos. You know, share them, comment on them if you like them. And if you like the channel as a whole, please hit that subscribe button and please hit the bell notification to know, so y'all can know when I post and upload new videos, man. To get into it, man, let me tell you something. We all know Thursday, you know, the Falcons ended up getting a big win against the Buccaneers on that Thursday. Big win, big time win on that Thursday night football game, man. The Falcons came back. The Buccaneers were up big, and then the Falcons roared and came back and ended up winning the game, winning by 1 point. Was shocking, unbelievable that the Bucs ended up losing that game. Crazy, wild stuff happening right there. Another shocker, though, the Patriots were up 21-0 against the Bills, and let me tell you something. The Bills scored about, I think, 5 straight touchdowns, I think, in a row, or something crazy. I think it was something wild of that nature. 4 or 5 straight touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken, or something crazy. You know what I mean? The Patriots ended up getting, you know, a few more, I think another touchdown, field goal. But the Bills ended up winning 35-31 after being down 21-0. Man, Josh Allen's that dude, man. He's a special player. Drake May is great too, obviously, but man, Josh Allen's a special football player. That guy is special. That guy is magical, and that guy is great. Another big win, and it pushed the Bengals out of the playoffs. They ended up getting blown out 24-0. The Ravens dominated the Bengals in Cincinnati. Just flat out embarrassing, nasty work, man. Just crazy. Lamar did everything he could. The defense was locking up Joe Burrow and the receivers. I mean, it was nasty work. The Jaguars ended up blowing out the Jets. Obviously, I don't know if anything was shocking right there from an overall perspective. You know, the Chargers, though, this was what was shocking, though, too. The Chargers ended the Chiefs' season. One, there was an injury. I think it was a roll tackle that they tried to get out the game. On Patrick Mahomes, he has a torn, I think, MCL. I think a torn MCL. He's going to be out for probably the year. Matter of fact, I think he probably shouldn't play the whole next season, but that's a whole another discussion. But you know, the Chargers beat them, and it's crazy. They ended up winning the game by 3. Thought the Chiefs had chances to where they could win the game, and they ended up not winning the game. And they ended up losing, and now they're out of the playoffs. That's unbelievable. The Texans have came back, have been really great since that 0-3 start. They blew out the Cardinals 40-20, manhandle and dominating. The Bears ended up sitting there and dominating the Browns, put Shador in that offense in bad situations, drops, you know, sacks, all type of stuff, man. The Bears were amazing. Great job from the Bears. 31-3, dominating on offense and defense, did a great job. Bounced back after losing to the Green Bay Packers. You know what I'm saying? They came back and started pounding in the mouth. The Commanders got a nice win, 29-21 against them Giants. You know what I mean? You know, I'm excited, though, for the Giants, though, especially with Jackson Dart. I think they got their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Commanders just need to be healthy and whole and stuff like that because they got their quarterback, too. So I think they'll be okay. The Eagles came back up on fire. All right, these are like preseason games now, man. They blew the doors off of the Raiders, 31-0. I think the Eagles are going to be ready to go for the playoffs, get their minds right, figure out who they want to be. And I know they want to run that ball and open up the pass game. So I think they'll do that in these next few weeks and keep getting better. And then they'll be ready for their Super Bowl run, trying to win the Super Bowl. This game was pretty cool too. Crazy learning about it, watching some of it. You know, Seahawks versus Colts. The Colts hung in there. Phillip Rivers hung in there. Did some great things with the ball. Got the ball out of his hands. Made good, accurate throws and reads and stuff like that. Knew where to go with the ball real quick, real fast, and really in a hurry. Okay? And they almost won the game, man. They were up, you know what I'm saying, They were up 16-15, but then Seattle, man, Sam Darnold was clutching that big moment down that stretch of that final drive, led a game-winning field goal drive, 18-16. Seattle's in a good spot before they play the 49ers. We're going to talk about that a little bit, okay? The Broncos end up getting a big win against the Packers. Okay, the Broncos got a big win. Now they're a game ahead of the Patriots, okay, for that number 1 seed in the AFC after getting a big win against the Packers, who Michael Parsons also got hurt with the same injury, if I'm not mistaken, torn MCL or ACL, one of those two from both of them, him and Patrick Mahomes. Same injury, man, same injury, and they're going to be out probably for the same time frame, probably the whole season. Sucks and it's sad right there, man, but the Broncos got a big win right there, big win. The 49ers also got a big win. Tennessee was putting a little pressure on them, but the 49ers started pulling away on them. Okay, man, it's going to be a fun one because that game is going to be a fun one leading into that Seattle game. Okay, this one was a big upset again. No one wants to win this NFC South. No one wants to win this NFC South. We all know why they don't want to win the NFC South. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But the Panthers lost 20-17 to the Saints. Unbelievable, crazy shockers right there. Just unbelievable. The Saints did a good job getting big wins lately, doing some good stuff lately down the stretch of the season. Okay, and the Panthers and the Bucks play this upcoming week. We're going to see how that goes. Okay, the Lions ended up losing to the Rams. That was a real good game, 34-41. It was a real fun game to watch. Some wild stuff. Sam Darnold had a pick six, or almost a pick six, led to a touchdown on the next drive. On the next play by Jared Goff throwing a touchdown pass. One of the opening drives, I think it was opening drive for the Rams, man. It was crazy. The game was wild overall. Some penalties that went against the Lions that were shaky calls and stuff like that. But overall, that was a fun game from the Rams and Lions. Really, really good game from both teams. Offensively, big time scoring. Defenses were a little on the back burner at times for most of the game, but it was a fun, entertaining game, though. Another wild, entertaining game. J.J. McCarthy balled out against the Cowboys. They dropped 34 on them dudes. Okay, America's favorite team, man. It was sad, man. But let me tell you something. People blaming Dak, saying Dak ain't a win. Let me tell you something. This defense is so bad, I'm not blaming Dak. Dak is that dude. Dak Prescott is that dude, that quarterback. He's a special quarterback. When he's healthy, he can do everything. He can do anything with any quarterback. He can outplay any quarterback in this league, for real. He's that good. He's that special. He's that accurate. He's that magical. And he was so great this season. He's having an MVP type season. But if the Cowboys were better, then he would be probably MVP or at least in that conversation. But man, J.J. McCarthy played real well in this game. He did a lot of things, sling that ball around, made a lot of great plays when it came to dominating the Cowboys. So that game was really, really good. All right, real good from the Vikings. Crazy. And I think the Cowboys, if I'm not mistaken, are eliminated from playoff contention. I believe they're eliminated from playoff contention. Another crazy game that eliminated the Dolphins from playoff contention. Steelers beating the Dolphins 28-15. Okay, it was not closer because it was 28-3. And then the Dolphins ended up scoring to make it look more respectable. But the Steelers were dominating from the start to the finish, forcing Tua Tagovailoa to pick after pick after pick, getting a lot of things defensively. The Steelers looking back to that old school type defense. So I got to give credit to the Steelers. Great game by them overall. Now, here's where it's going to get real fun, though, in Week 16, man. Prime Video, 8:15. You already know, Seattle versus the Rams. This is going to be fun. This could be for the division. This is going to be real fun right here. This could be for the division in Seattle. Seattle could win this game, and they could win they have a chance to win the division if they win this game. If the Rams win this game, they probably will win the division, most likely, for real. There'll be a high chance of it. Okay, that game going to be fun. Sam Darnold versus Matthew Stafford, both in probably MVP conversations. Definitely Matthew Stafford. That dude's a special player. Okay, special quarterback, special monster, man. There's other good games, man. The Eagles, who are 9-5, trying to beat the Commanders in Washington. Okay, on Saturday at 5 p.m. It's a special Saturday game, double headers on Saturday, because the 8:21 on Fox. Okay, a double header on Fox. The 8:20 p.m. game on Fox is the Packers, who are 9-4-1, going against the Bears, who is trying to win that division. Okay, and if the Bears win this game, they probably can win the division at 11-4, and they can win that division. So that's gonna be good. Now Sunday going into it, the Saints versus Jets. They're at 1 p.m. right there. That's gonna be one of those games we're going to see. The Browns are going to play the Bills, right, at 1 p.m. on CBS. So, okay, the other game's also on CBS, the Jets and Saints. Another game on CBS is the Chiefs, who are 6-8 without Patrick Mahomes, going against the Tennessee Titans at 2-12. This one, if this one is still a big game, because we're going to see, I think the Cowboys are out of contention. I got to make sure and double check, but if not, then they got to win out, basically. They got to win out bad. Okay, they got to win out bad. They're 6-7-1, facing the Chargers, who are 10-4. This could be on Fox. This could be a big one as well. Okay, Giants versus Vikings. That's a game coming on one as well. This one's a big one, man. This could help shape up that division in the NFC South. Panthers are at home versus the Buccaneers, right? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are favored against the Panthers, but don't sleep on the Panthers. The Panthers could beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they could put the Buccaneers in some trouble. Big trouble, okay? Big trouble. Dolphins and Bengals both out the playoffs, okay? They play against each other also, the CBS. This one's going to be fun on Fox at 4:05 on Sunday. Jaguars versus the Broncos. Going to be a great game. Going to be a great, fantastic game. I'm really, really excited about that. Okay, I'm really excited about both those teams playing at that level. Trevor Lawrence versus Bo Nix, greatness. Okay, Falcons versus Cardinals. That's going to be another game on Fox. Okay, CBS, the Raiders versus Texans. The Texans are going to put a lot of pressure on them Raiders, man. They're going to be, gonna be put in that situation. Okay, another game coming on is Steelers versus Lions. That's another one, big game right there. Another big game coming up. That's gonna be fun right there. And another one, the last one, or the next two, Patriots versus Ravens. 11-3 Patriots facing the Ravens, okay, who are 7-7. Okay, who are 7-7. And then the 49ers versus Colts. That's another big one right there coming up. Another big one. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be another one, man. We're going to see how Phillip Rivers play against these 49ers, who are 10-4, trying to win the division as well in NFC West. Okay? So overall, man, a lot of games coming on the NFL. A lot of greatness about to happen, okay? A lot of fantastic stuff happening in the NFL, okay? Please, again, man, shout out to the NFL. If y'all love the videos, man, please hit the like buttons, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Welcome back to IDA Kings Video Production Channel. And please watch college football in the NFL this weekend. There's going to be fun stuff happening Saturday and Sunday and Friday and Thursday. Come on now. Y'all going to have fun, man. Peace.